and some losses they never would know. Took the long route, they had cut me before. We was down bad, talking broken and broke. Now I'm dealing, hoping it's all for the low. Get how a low, get your dough back. Get how a low, get your dough back. Ain't selling no mid, it's a whole pack. And young and I give you the whole pack. Get how a low, get your dough back. Get how a low, get your dough back. Ain't selling no mid, it's a whole pack. And young and I give you the whole pack for real.
Y'all, welcome back to Highs with Low. I'm your host, Low. I hope you guys are having a great start to your week and a great start to your morning. I wanted to come to you guys today and bring up, I think, something super relevant. I'm also going to be very vulnerable during this episode again. We talked about overthinking a lot like recently, right? And we talked about that. I think this kind of goes in line with overthinking and just like creating narratives. And I think this is step 2 to it. And I think we're ready for that. I think we graduated. So today I want to talk a little bit about uncommunicated expectation. Let me raise my hand right now. As you're watching this, raise your hand if you're somebody that gets disappointed when you don't communicate what you expect from somebody or something. And when you're let down all of a sudden and they don't do it, you feel like they let you down. You feel like they failed you. Well, I can honestly say it took me a long time to actually recognize that I was doing that. And y'all, if you're married, marriage, my wife, shout out to you, Ray. She says this all the time. She says marriage is like having a mirror in front of you daily. And boy, she's not lying. And so I found this out during our marriage. And one thing I found out is that a lot of times in my head, I'm expecting her to do something. I've thought, I'll give you a prime example. All right, let's just say, I don't know, let's just talk about the dishes, right? I'm expecting that tonight, because normally she's cooking, she whipping it up, you know what I mean? She's doing her thing, that because I took my time, went to Harris Teeter, I got the meal I know how to cook. And y'all know I know how to do a seafood boil. For my folks that done had my seafood boil, make sure you put it in the comments that it's like that, right? But I went and got my crabs. Shout out to the Dungeness snow crab is weak. But anyway, I went and got my crabs. I got my corn. I got my shrimp. I got my potatoes. Y'all, I don't eat pork, so I don't put sausage in it. Pause that anyway. But I don't eat eggs either. But I got my boil, right? And I get the plates, I get the seasonings, I do all of that. I get home, I put it, I put in that work. It's smelling good in the house. I cook it up. And in my head, I'm like, dang, as I'm cooking, I'm like, dang, there's a lot of dishes in here, boy, golly. But it's a good thing I don't got to clean it up because I cooked. And boy, what am I doing by thinking that? I'm setting myself up, right? Like, in all actuality, as I'm thinking this, it's like, why are you even thinking this? Do you know how many times she's cooked and cleaned the dishes? But for some reason, you just special enough. You just high and mighty. You just the one that because you popped out with a seafood boil, all of a sudden, you just all out of the dish. You out of the race to do the dishes. That's not fair. But in my head, it's super valid, and you can't tell me otherwise. And that's what I'm on. So, boom, I set the plates. I got the butter warmed up, the garlic butter. I make a special sauce, too, right? Shout out to G. Shout out to Gamal. He put me on a special sauce. I make the special sauce. It's hitting. We in there. We got the bags. We cracking. Yeah. You feel me? We cracking. We get through. Can't eat no more. You do the lean, like, that was good. It's time for some dessert, right? And you look in there, who gonna do them dishes? Nobody moves. Like, nobody moves. And in my head, I never said nothing. This whole entire time while I'm cooking, I'm expecting something that she never agreed upon. Like, literally, I never said, hey, beautiful, like, I'm about to cook. It's going to be a lot. Do you mind cleaning up after so we can get to our shows? Like, matter of fact, beautiful, could you clean up while I'm cooking the stuff that I'm already done with so that way we moving forward, we progressing, and then we can get to the shows quicker, right? And it's like, I never said none of that. So here we are having a fake standoff. Like, who gonna do them dishes? And I'm standing for something for no reason. And I'm disappointed for no reason. And now, after I finish while I'm doing the dishes, matter of fact, I'm clinging all type of forks, making me mug faces while I'm doing dishes, putting in the dishwasher, looking goofy. And the whole time, I'm let down. I feel away. Now, when I'm done cleaning the kitchen, we get on the couch and watch TV. I got a slick attitude. Everybody in a relationship, not just a marriage, knows how it goes to go. What's wrong? Nothing. Faking like, man, you know something wrong. What's wrong? 10 minutes later, nothing. And then boom. If you get to the third what's wrong, the person that's asking what's wrong is just as agitated as you now. Hey, look, I know you, man. Stop playing. What's wrong? I mean, I cook. I got to do dishes too. That's crazy. Huh? What you mean that's crazy? Yeah, you ain't. I cook. Now it's an argument for nothing. Y'all, we done ate good. First of all, God bless us to have crab legs. This should be a celebration. Not everybody getting crab legs. Come on now. Some people wait for tax time to get crab legs. We got crab legs. We got a kitchen to cook it in. We got dish soap to clean them dishes. And we in here tripping. We watching TV on the flat screen and we arguing. Ain't nothing but the devil. No. Let me stop, because that's something we do too. That's not this episode. But I'm not even going to blame the devil. That's me doing that. Overthinking, creating narratives, and then expecting something I didn't voice. All right? That's not fair to nobody. And we do this. I just use my marriage and I use me and my wife as an example. But y'all, this is with everybody. This is at your church. You expect your pastor to save you or say a certain thing or do a certain thing, or, you expect them to move you up from the parking lot team to the security team. You expecting your job. You expecting your boss to know that you want to get promoted, and you never told him in none of your one-on-ones and none of your coachings that you're looking to promote. You didn't say it one time. You didn't even tell your peers. Not one time. Yo, I'm looking to go into management. Anybody got any ideas? What's something I need to do to move forward? How can I climb the ladder? Is there anything extra that I can do to get noticed? Who do I need to meet? Who do I need to talk to? You didn't have none of this conversation. You just sitting there waiting for somebody to come get you. And then when your boss doesn't call you or tap you on the shoulder for an opportunity, you upset with them. And now you getting cheated. You going to the house, going back to the crib, telling everybody in the hood that they mistreating you at work. They skipping over you at work. When whole time you never said nothing. Y'all, it is important. Tell the person in front of you, tell the person that you're looking towards or looking for something from, tell them what you're looking for. Tell them who they are to you. Right? Like, it's not fair. I look at people that are like big homies, if you will, or like mentors, or like impactful people in our lives. And sometimes the truth is, those people that you look at as a big homie, as a mentor, right, as an impactful person, they sometimes don't even know that they're impacting you in that way. Like, they don't. Some people, they naturally just do that. And because you haven't said anything, they don't even know. And so when they finally do something, not on purpose, that somehow lets you down, all of a sudden that changes things for you. I think it's important to tell everybody who they are to you. I do it all the time. Like, I've literally done it in my personal life and my professional life. My boss right now, I told him, hey man, I don't know if you know this, but like, man, our conversations are so impactful and they affect me in such a positive way that, man, I kind of look at you as like a uncle type of figure sometimes. Like, the way you speak to me, it feels like extra care, man. Like, you ask me about my family, you make sure I'm good. I just want to ask you, like, are you okay if I look at you in that way a little bit more than just a boss? And he's like, yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? Like, I would love to be that for you. I would love to be a mentor for you. So now he knows what I expect from him. That may change the way he speaks to me in another form or another coaching, right? That may impact how he decides to move around me or how he'll try to help me in the future, right? And so with that being said, y'all, stop expecting stuff from people that you didn't tell them you expect. It's not fair to them, and it's really not fair to you. Just like we talked about in the overthinking session or episode, you know, it only impacts you. You're the only one that gets hurt by it. All right. So start voicing your opinion. Start voicing that people mean to you. Start voicing what you expect and over communicate. It's better to over communicate than under communicate and be let down for no reason. All right. And y'all, you can cook a seafood boil and still wash them dishes. I know, I've done it before. But nah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. As always, be sure to share. Y'all, sharing is the best thing you can do for me. I want to genuinely help people. So please share this with your friends, with your family. Make sure you like, make sure you comment. Let's talk about it. Has there ever been a time that you did not voice your expectation and you were let down and the person or the thing did not know they let you down? All right. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Highs with Low. Made it off. I remember sleeping at my mama's house. Ran it up. I was stacking up while they was popping out. Stay down. I ain't lose no